This video was created for the school program on exploring the proper use of land for livestock and agriculture. I made it at the request of my granddaughter Sophia, whose name means wisdom and who is a 6th grade student. Integrated Land Use Project. Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, land use. It is very important that your school is interested in promoting these topics. In this video we are going to explore how we use land for things like farming and ranching, and how this affects our planet and what we can do to use the land more sustainably. Let's get started. Productive practices. First, let's talk about productive practices. This refers to how we use land to produce food and other products. Agriculture is when we grow plants like corn, wheat, and rice. Livestock farming is when we raise animals like cows, sheep, and pigs. These activities are very important because they provide us with food and other products that we need to live. But did you know that some agricultural and livestock practices can harm the environment? For example, using too many pesticides and fertilizers can pollute water and soil. Also, when we cut down forests to create more farmland, we lose trees that are very important to our planet. Impact of livestock and agriculture. Livestock and agriculture have a major impact on land use. Livestock farming, especially, can cause problems such as deforestation, which is when many trees are cut down. This is bad because trees help clean the air and provide homes for many animals. Farming can also cause problems if it is not done sustainably. For example, if we grow the same plant in the same place year after year, the soil can lose its nutrients and become less fertile. In addition, the use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers can pollute water and harm wildlife. Land use in different communities. Land use varies greatly between different communities. In rural areas, people often use the land for agriculture and livestock raising. In cities, land is used more to build houses, schools, and factories, and unfortunately less for parks and green areas. Indigenous communities, which are groups of people who have lived in certain areas for a long time, for centuries, often have a special relationship with the land. They use traditional practices that help conserve the environment. For example, they can plant different types of crops together to keep the soil healthy and use natural methods to control pests. Alternatives for a more sustainable use of the land. Now, let's talk about some alternatives to use land more sustainably. One of these alternatives is conservation agriculture. This means using techniques that protect soil and biodiversity. For example, instead of plowing the soil, farmers can leave plant debris in the field to decompose and enrich the soil. Another alternative is agroforestry, which is when trees and crops are combined in the same place. Trees can provide shade and protect crops from the wind, while their roots help hold soil in place and retain water. In addition, technology can help us use land more efficiently. Precision agriculture uses tools like unmanned aerial vehicles, drones, and sensors to monitor crops and ensure they receive just the right amount of water and nutrients. Hunger and resource management. Finally, it is important to talk about how land use is related to hunger and resource management. If we use land sustainably, we can produce more food and help fight world hunger. It is also important to manage natural resources, such as water and soil, well so that we can continue to produce food in the future. To achieve this, we need to invest in agricultural infrastructure, such as irrigation systems and food storage. It is also crucial to educate and train farmers to adopt sustainable practices. In short, land use is a very important issue that affects everyone. By learning about productive practices, the impact of livestock and agriculture, and sustainable alternatives, we can work together to care for our planet and ensure a better future for all. Thanks girls and boys for your interest in this video, and I encourage you to continue learning about how we can protect our world. It is very important that the youngest members of our society are interested in these issues that will allow us to conserve the ecosystems of our beautiful planet. If you like this video and want to learn more about science and technology, subscribe to my channel. Until next time. Thank you very much for your interest in watching this video.